Alright guys, let's talk about the Magic. There is a sponsor in this vid. Maybe we can reverse jinx them. Magic fans, no ill will, just saying how it is so far. 4 games in, this is not going well. After the Desmond Bane trade, some of the games it's been the offense, some it's been the defense. They're trying to play faster. Jalen Suggs is on a minutes thing right now. We'll get into specific stretches of these games, but big takeaways first. Number 1, Desmond Bane is not going to fix all their 3-point issues. And funny enough, he is actually not shooting well from 3 so far. He scored against Philly. He's going to make 3s. You don't have to worry about that. But they are last in 3-point attempts and percentage so far. I think Franz is not getting the ball enough. I mean, Franz has been super efficient so far. He's shooting 72% at the rim. I just want him to get it more. Tyus can't score. I mean, Tyus has been legit one of the worst players in the league through 4 games. Goga and Wendell are not putting a lot of fear in defenses. And while they've had success with Paolo, Franz, and Bane interacting with each other directly, so screens, DHOs, etc., it hasn't been as good as it could be so far. Okay, let's go into these specific games. So the last one they had against Philly, I mean, I talked about Maxey and VJ in my Maxey and VJ video. Those two were very comfortable all night. But also, the Magic just gave up some dumb baskets down the stretch. But like Eric Gordon gets 2 threes, one off of them just not caring about him really. And the other one, like De Silva, Franz, and Suggs are in the backcourt trying to steal it from VJ. It's like, we don't need 3 guys back here. They lose Andre Drummond in transition for an easy one. Bane fouls Quentin Grimes on a 3. And then offensively against Philly. So they scored 120-something. That was a good offensive game for them overall. They drew a lot of fouls. It felt like Bane also just screened for Paolo more. I'm remembering one play where like it drew Andre Drummond out of the paint and then Bane just had an open drive. But in the last couple minutes, their offense was not good. Paolo, Franz, and Bane all touch the ball. There's a screen from Wendell in there, and it becomes an Anthony Black long 2. That just can't happen. And Anthony Black has been scoring early on here, but still, that's just bad. And another one where Paolo, he screened for Bane twice in the same play. Neither one created an advantage, so then it just became a classic Paolo fadeaway 2 that didn't go in. Before we get back to it, this video is sponsored by SeatGeek. Well, you don't need me to tell you that the NBA season is back. So whether your favorite team is doing well, not well, something in between. I mean, me personally, the Celtics, they've got a bit of a defensive rebound and fouling problem, but they got 1 win against the no Zion Pelicans, so that's nice. And if I wanted to go to a Celtics game or any NBA game or any sport game or concert or festival, then I would use SeatGeek as I have in the past, and it's always been a good time. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, and you can use my code FunkyDiabetic10 for 10% off your next order at SeatGeek. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so just look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. One more time, FunkyDiabetic10, 10% off your next order at SeatGeek. Sports are cool, man. Then there were a couple of Suggs turnovers or missed 3s when they double Franz, and that was basically the game against Philly. But again, for the game overall, they did score more, even if that stretch was not good. If you just want a straight-up bad offensive game, the Atlanta game, where you can put a lot of it on Paolo, like in the 4th quarter of that game, Paolo takes like 3 bad jumpers. One where he bailed out Kennard, where he had him on a switch with time, and he just took a bad turnaround too. Another where he tries to get Trey on the switch, but he's too casual with it, so Trey is able to hedge and get out of there, and then Jalen's back in the play, and then that becomes a fadeaway too. And then the 3 he took with like 11 seconds left. I don't know why he took this. Like, they had time to get into another set, and he just jacks up like a, I don't know, it was a very deep 3. But then throughout that 4th quarter, as they're collapsing, like, they run an action where Paolo sets an off-ball screen for Bane, with Franz having the ball, which in theory, like, this is good stuff, but just nothing gets open. Dyson Daniels fights through it all, and now it's like 10 seconds left. And the only thing that was kind of there was maybe the Tyus Jones skip 3, but also, again, defenses are just not scared of Tyus right now. So it was just weird. Also, Goga took a 3 in that 4th quarter. What are we doing? And I haven't even talked about the Bulls game. I mean, I'm not going to do too much to you, but they scored 98 points in that game. And the plays that stood out the most to me were whenever Wendell would set a screen, and then he would just idle around the 3-point line, the Bulls did not care about him at all. They were just like, we are packing the paint. Wendell, you can stand out there. We do not care. So we'll see. I think their offense will be better. Some other notes. Again, Franz has been just really good so far, really efficient. You know, you look at the possession distribution of this team right now. Paolo leads the team in touches by far. Next is like Bane and Franz, who are basically tied for second in touches and time of possession. And then Anthony Black is a little below that. And then I think as Suggs gets more minutes, he's going to be a little higher as well. And it just feels like Franz can just do more and should get more. Like, I don't want to just skirt past this. Like, Franz, once again, is having a hell of a driving, inside finishing season. And there's stretches of these games where I just see him standing in the corner for way too many plays in a row. So we'll see. The least they can ask for right now is for Tyus to not be bad. Just make shots at the least. Like, he's never going to be anything on defense, but he's got to make shots for them. And yeah, I liked that signing when they made it. I was like, hey, they need a backup point guard. They got one. It also doesn't help that Jonathan Isaac is just making $15 million a year and is doing nothing for them. Like, Mosley just doesn't play him. I like De Silva and Anthony Black, but they can only do so much. Mo Wagner has mattered a lot for them, and he's just not, I mean, he's hurt right now. But Goga and Wendell are just not too big of threats to score. Obviously, they both do other things, but if defenses are not scared of those two and they're also playing off of shooters, like, yeah, the floor is just going to be super cramped. And we have seen Wendell average like 15 a game one year, but that was a few seasons ago now. And I know there's a lot of negative talk around Paolo right now. He was bad against Atlanta. He wasn't good versus the Bulls. He was better in the other games. Yeah, he's got to be better so far. And for a guy who can draw fouls like Paolo can, and the way we've seen him cook against mismatches in the playoffs, it's disappointing when you see his default thing just be, I'm going to shoot a fadeaway mid-ranger right now. So we'll see with Paolo. I mean, Bane hasn't even shot well from three so far, but you don't have to be worried about that. So we'll see. I mean, the only other option they have for other guys is basically just Jace Richardson. He can shoot. He's a lefty. Everybody says he's 6'1", but then Basketball Reference has him at 6'3", so I don't know. So yeah, that'll do it for me. Have a good one, guys.